For the past 8 years, we have been recognizing women who have been leaders for Sportswomen of Colorado in the early years. These significant leaders include people like Joan Birkeland, Joy Burns, Jerry Cunningham, Dorothy Mock, Cookie Barron, Diane Wendt, and Sue Schaefer. Cookie and Sue are with us tonight. Would you both stand? Tonight, we honor Helen L. McLaren. She was born in 1918. Helen McLaren was a pioneer who in the 1950s put on a hard hat, learned about the oil business, and broke new ground for women in business. She went to the University of Chicago and was a longtime resident of Winnetka, Illinois, with her husband, lawyer Frank McLaren. Helen moved to Denver in 1985, several years after the death of her husband. And she lived in Denver until January 2003, when she passed away. Helen was deeply influenced by her mother's dedication to philanthropy and became a generous benefactor in the areas of education, youth, social welfare, figure skating, and medical research. Helen helped many figure skaters during their development at the Olympic level, and then once Olympians retire, sometimes they become professionals so early that they need to finish their education. And so she was able to help them get their degrees. Some of the women and men that she helped include Christy Yamaguchi, Michelle Kwan, Scott Hamilton, Madison Choke, Adam Rippon, Mary Nagazuki, Tanya Harding, Evan Lasix, Sasha Cohen, Brady Tennell, and Johnny Weir. Past Sportswomen of Colorado awardees in figure skating that Helen helped include Brittany Simpson, who is a current Sportswomen of Colorado board member, Karen Cadave, Judy Blumberg, and Ann Patrice McDonough. Helen was especially committed to small nonprofit organizations with great missions and small resources, such as Sportswomen of Colorado. In 2001, Helen provided an endowment to Sportswomen of Colorado to help young girls go to sports camps who would otherwise not have been able to afford it. Pepsi, through Barb Day, has provided seed money for these camps, and Helen endowed it for perpetuity. Over the past 20 years, 1,000 girls or more have been able to attend sports camps, enjoy the camaraderie of other girls, and learn more about the sport. Helen passed away in 2003, and we are honored to be a part of her gift giving. Bob Anderson and Lark Birdsong, would you please stand? They're shy. They are longtime family friends and current trustees of the Pioneer Fund and are accepting on the behalf of Helen M. McLaren. Thank you. Another plug for Sportswomen of Colorado, we are a small nonprofit, and therefore you will see envelopes on your table. And you will also see a QR code because we are getting into the 21st century. If you are able and you are inclined to donate, we would be very thankful. Annie Hoskinson.
Hope everybody enjoyed their dinner. I have the honor of introducing our presenter and speaker, Valerie Allman. As you know, is the reigning Olympic gold medalist in track and field in the discus. So I don't know how long this room is, but I'm guessing if she stood over there, she'd probably hit the wall over there. So, but Valerie and her family moved to Longmont when she was 10 years old. She did dance, she played soccer, all the things, as kids we might do. Then she got to Silver Creek High School, and her brother said to the track and field coach, "Hey, I think you should talk to my sister." So she did some of the track and field kind of stuff and sort of had fun, and then her brother said, "Let her throw something." And apparently she threw a number of things. But when the coach had her come out, she said, "Well, try a throw." Well, then she hit the softball scoreboard across the way. It wasn't in their field, it was across the way. But one of the things I kind of want you to follow with Valerie is she started as a young girl participating in sports. Then she got into things like discus, and she could participate in high school. And she ended up at Stanford, so there she was at college. So she had continued to have opportunities. She only became a seven-time All-American in weight, hammer, and of course discus, and set many of the Stanford records there. She became part of a number of U.S. track and field teams, and then she went pro. And she's done extremely well as a pro. Recently, she starts throwing over 70 meters. Now, here's your math test. A meter equals 3.28084 feet. So you can figure it out multiplying it by 70. And then, of course, she won at the most recent Olympics. I don't know about you, I managed to be wide awake when she made that throw, and believe me, I was jumping around. It was so exciting, and it was so exciting to have Valerie here, a Coloradan, make such a throw. So, I think it's time for you all to hear Valerie and not me. Valerie Allman.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I feel absolutely honored to be speaking to everyone here tonight at the Colorado Sportswomen celebration. With everything that's transpired over the last 2 years, it's so nice to be back together face-to-face here in beautiful Denver. So that is something to celebrate. I've had the privilege to be part of the Colorado Sportswomen since 2012 when I was first nominated when I was a junior at Silver Creek High School. Over the next few years, I was very surprised to be selected 2 more times and elated to be inducted into the Hall of Fame with a sisterhood of sportswomen that has so many athletes I admire and respect. Over the last decade, I can't believe it was 10 years since I was first at this event, I have felt such unconditional support through both the highs and lows of my sports journey, and I'm truly thankful to everyone here for celebrating the excellence embracing Colorado's female sports achievements for girls and women of all ages. For those of you who may not know much about the discipline of discus, I've put together a quick list of the basics. A women's discus weighs 2 pounds. When you throw it, you have to stay in the 8-foot circle, and it has to land in approximately a 35-degree sector. So I thought I'll put this in layman's terms. Imagine walking to a bakery and picking out your favorite pie. I would pick pecan. And if you're going to try to earn a medal at the last Olympic Games, you would have to get up on one of these dining room tables, take that pie, and by spinning in circles, throw it from one room to the other. And if anyone wants to try that, I will happily give you the medal for the evening. So let's see. I want to see what can happen. In all seriousness, preparing and performing at an elite level with all the uncertainty going into the 32nd Olympiad was filled with so many layers of challenges. There was the stress of lockdowns and shutdowns, postponements, cancellations, testing upon testing, and sequences of vaccinations. What gave me confidence to execute when it mattered most was years of experiences, both joyous and heartbreaking, that all built together with the instrumental support of my coach. When I was first here at this event, I had just won my first 4A state title, a feat I really dreamed of and had come so close to the year before. I never imagined my athletic story would lead here, but I let myself lean into my passions, build a base of valuable data points, and let myself dream. In order to take risks, show resilience, keep the faith, strive for success, and give our dreams a chance of becoming reality, we need support. Championships and medals are the goals. But to achieve your potential when it really matters, it requires deeply rooted support system and embracing the process in order to get there. For all the athletes here tonight, there is an undeniable true sense of community and combined strength. This room is filled with fighters, with dreamers, believers, and doers. The encouragement and emotional support of those who guide us on a daily basis, combined with the appreciation we feel tonight with the Colorado Sportswomen organization, makes for a powerful combo. 2021 was an incredible year for Colorado female athletics, and I can't wait to see what lies ahead this next year. For track and field, it's super exciting that we're going to be hosting World Championships here for the first time on American soil. This was my first Olympics, and in a lot of ways, I did not know what to expect. Nothing prepares you for the insane whirlwind that follows after medaling at the Olympics. I found the first moment reality really set in came on the podium during the medal ceremony. As I was living my lifelong dream and so incredibly blessed to have my coach, Zebulon, there, I couldn't help but find myself looking around the massive, empty 60,000-seat stadium as the national anthem played, and it was completely empty. As someone who keeps a small circle, I am so incredibly grateful that my Silver Creek coaches, Brian Gunnarsson and Barbara Keith, as well as my guidance counselor, Michael Sardinia, my high school principal, Sherry Schumann, and my wonderful family, who couldn't be in Tokyo but are here tonight, get to celebrate this. This also brings me to a certain board member and one of my personal role models who at this time I would love to recognize. Terry Ward, will you please stand? Terry has been such a positive person throughout my entire prep, collegiate, and professional journey. Her intuitive text, thoughtful words of encouragement, and tears of joy are the face of me of what it means to be a person of unconditional support. And Terry, you're an amazing connecting piece and an uplifting ambassador for the Sportswomen of Colorado. I'm so thankful for you. And now I would love for all the board members of the Colorado Sportswomen to please stand. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are the pioneers, and you give us a sense of purpose and intentional actions of providing a lifeline to us in our athletic journeys. You are such an incredible organization, and I hope that you keep carrying out all the good work that you do. It's important, it's impactful, and it's greatly appreciated by each of us here tonight, and that you invite us into your circle of confidence. So, everyone, please raise a glass to continuing to dream and to the Colorado Sportswomen. Woo! Cheers!
Thank you, Valerie. I think I'm going after the pie. Okay, one of my favorite parts of the evening, and I think you'll think it's at least part of your favorites of the evening, is we get to look back and see some of the activities, the accomplishments that people had during the year. We call it our champions video. So, without further ado, hit it, Ted. No doubt you can tell where some of the winners are sitting, in case you're wondering. It's our pleasure to welcome Susie Wargen, who is our MC tonight, who is quite an athlete in her own right. And then Holly Miller, who will help with distributing all of these awards. Congratulations, everybody. Have some fun.
All right, thank you, Annie. To call me an athlete with the women we have here, the kick butt BSS, ASS women we have here, I'm not really an athlete. So it's pretty amazing to watch that video, see the faces we have here tonight. It's going to be a great night of honoring some pretty amazing women and contributors to female sports. So thank you for having me tonight. Usually Marcia is my co-host. She is not here tonight, so you got me all night for all of our winners. So hopefully you don't get too tired of me. We're going to go ahead and get started because we do have a lot of winners to get through. You know, we go through a selection in January, and we had a good, 4-hour selection meeting this time, and there was a lot of discussion. We have a lot of great panel members that are on our, who all is here from our selection panel? Why don't you stand up real fast? We got people from, just everybody else here. No, we might have some others. All right. Oh, there we go. Yes, we have some others. Okay, so thank you for the selection committee because it's great to have those people. They take time out, 4 hours volunteering on a Zoom call in January to figure out how do we decide on these awards. And there are so many deserving people to get these awards. So it's difficult, and we think we've done a pretty good job, and we've got a really, really great class tonight. So let's start in college sports. There may not have been a more dominant team than the Metro State University of Denver volleyball team. The Roadrunners were the #1 ranked Division II program in the country for the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Head coach Jenny Glenn, the Mile High Sports College Coach of the Year, and ABCA South Central Region Coach of the Year, guided her team to a 24-match winning streak that went from the opening weekend of the season until the RMAC tournament championship match. Metro State was 18-0 in the RMAC regular season play, 28-4 overall, narrowly dropping a 5-set loss to West Texas A&M in the South Central Regional Final. Along the way, Riley Ladkey and Avaline Lai earned All-American honors. In Jenny's 6 years at MSU Denver, she's compiled a record of 136 and 38, while winning a whopping 92.2% of her games in the RMAC. Please welcome Jenny Glenn and her Roadrunners, our college coach and team winners. All of our winners will have an entourage of 25 each tonight, so it's going to be a really long night. I'm just kidding. No, they won't. So congratulations. I love the picture. She's like, tall ones in the back, and they're literally all super tall. So yeah, that's not an easy task with that group. All right, our next award is for Trailblazer. These days, Kathy Joan Heck lives in Holly, Colorado, but there was a 50-year stretch where she was rarely in the same place for more than a few days. From 1936 to 1986, Kathy was the starting center for the All-American Redheads. You might have seen the clip that we saw in the video. That was a traveling basketball team that were known as the all-female version of the Harlem Globetrotters. The Redheads were also the first known professional women's basketball team. The team broke social barriers and stereotypes, playing in small towns and rural cities, or rural place towns as well as Madison Square Garden and Chicago Stadium. They regularly played more than 200 games a season, winning 70% of them while touring thousands of miles, reaching 49 states, Canada, and the Philippines. The Redheads are members of the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, as well as the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. The winner of this year's Trailblazer Award is Kathy Jones Heck. Next up, we have our award for Innovator. By its very nature, the sport of indoor skydiving is incredibly innovative. You saw what was happening on the video. After all, simulating the act of falling through the atmosphere is no easy task. But when you're as good at indoor skydiving as Colorado's Sydney Kennett, innovation is part of the drill. Not only has Sydney creativity within her sport, which enabled her to win the USA National Indoor Skydiving Junior Freestyle Open for 3 straight years, it also landed her a spot on Team USA. Sydney competed in the 2020 The Wind Games, which is the largest and most prestigious wind tunnel competition in the history of the sport. There she won gold in the junior freestyle by one of the largest margins ever. Then the pandemic struck, and like the rest of the world, Sydney was sidelined. But instead of sitting and waiting, she trained, she invented, and she dreamt. The result of that downtime were styles and tricks that the world had never seen. At just 15 years old, she continues to invent the sport as she goes. Not only does she execute her own innovations, but she teaches them to others as a coach. She's 15. Sydney Kennett is the winner of our Innovator Award. How many of you have tried the indoor skydiving at the tunnel in Lone Tree? It's hard. It looks really easy, and you look like an idiot when they show you the video. Afterwards, you're like, oh gosh, I look like that. Great. So it's pretty amazing what they can do. All right, next up we have track and field. Anytime the regular track and field season wrapped up over the last 4 years, one thing was predictably around the corner, and that was Niwot's Taylor James winning state titles. During her time at Niwot, Taylor took home a total of 10 straight track titles. This past spring, she won the 200 and the 400 and was part of relay wins in the 400 and the 800. In 2019, she did the exact same thing en route to becoming the Gatorade Track and Field Player of the Year. On the national level, Taylor finished 4th in the 800 at the 2021 Outdoor Nationals. Currently, she is running at Stanford and unfortunately can't be here tonight, but let's give a round of applause for Taylor James, our winner in high school track. Now we move on to just the field part of track and field. There's a reason the University of Oklahoma, one of the historically great track and field programs in college sports, sought out Mullen track and field star Ogor Duwal. Not only did Ogor win the 4A state title in both the long jump and the triple jump in June, she also put her name in the Colorado record books. In June, after battling some nagging hip and quad injuries, her triple jump of 40 feet 9 inches was good enough to be the best at the state track meet. Fast forward 6 months, and her triple jump while competing for the Mile High Track Club came in at 42 feet and 3/4 inches, the best triple jump in Colorado girls track and field history. Augur's state record triple jump also happens to be the longest jump of the year nationally so far. She was not able to make it here tonight, but a round of applause for our winner in high school field, Augur Duval. One more in track. This is for outdoor track. The NCAA title in the 3,000-meter steeplechase capped a record-breaking senior season for Air Force Mahala Norris. She shined on both the track and cross-country courses in a 4-month span. Mahala racked up an NCAA championship in the steeplechase, All-American honors in indoor track, cross-country, and outdoor track. She was busy. Also Mountain West titles in cross-country, steeplechase, and the 5,000-meter run. The latter two came at the Mountain West Championship, and those were record performances. She also had an appearance in the steeplechase finals at the U.S. Olympic Trials. Mahala is the first member of the Air Force women's team to win a Mountain West title in cross-country and claim an NCAA Division I title in a running event. Mahala was also the first Academy female to receive the Mountain West Athlete of the Year Award. That's a prestigious honor that covers all 10 of the conference's sports. Mahala Norris, not able to be here tonight, unfortunately, but she is our winner for college outdoor track. We saw our next winner on the video because we could see her name on her race bib. The University of Colorado's Sage Herta put an exclamation point on her collegiate track and field year in 2021. To begin, she is the program record holder in both the indoor and outdoor 800 as well as DMR. In indoor 800, she was the Pac-12 champion, making that her second Pac-12 individual championship as a buff. Perhaps even more impressive was her individual national championship in the mile. She narrowly missed another national championship as she was runner-up in the 1,500 meter. Sage was named first team All-American in the mile as well as the 1,500 meter. Sage Herta is our winner for college indoor track. You got up here fast. Did I say your last name right? Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, very good. All right, there are very few 85-year-olds that can actually run, even fewer jump. I'm guessing barely any do both, and there is only one 85-year-old that can claim to be the very best in the United States at 4 different track and field disciplines, and that is Colorado's Prechtel Donnelly. She is a master's track and field athlete competing in the 85-plus division. Goals, right? She ranks... Wait, don't come up yet. I still have more to say about her. She ranks number 1 in the United States in the 100-meter dash, the 200-meter dash, the triple jump, and the high jump. But she's not just the best in the U.S., she's actually kicking butt on the other 85-plus-year-olds around the world. She holds the world record in both the triple jump and the high jump. In addition to dominating her sport as an athlete, Prechtel officiates meets for youth athletes, the NCAA, and various masters competitions. Prechtel Donnelly, who is our winner in Masters Track. Good job. Did I say your name right? Okay. Oh, standing ovation. She does not look 85 plus, does she? That's what all that running and jumping will do for you. Keeps you young. Okay, next up, Lauren Manwiller, senior tennis season at Mullen High School, ended with a 4A number one singles state championship. Her win atop the 4A girls also helped propel the Mustangs to a state title for her team. Following the season, Lauren was named CHSAA's 4A Player of the Year. In the fall of 2021, she began her collegiate tennis career at Loyola, Maryland, where she's majoring in biopsych en route to med school. Playing several college tournaments for her Loyola, Maryland team in the fall, Lauren was the singles flight champion at the St. Joseph's University Fall Invitational. She currently plays both singles and doubles for Loyola. Lauren Manwiller, who is not able to make it tonight, is our winner for high school tennis. Our next winner, also not able to be here tonight for college tennis, DU's Anna Reed-Miller. She was named the 2021 Summit League Women's Tennis Player of the Year. The first team All-Summit League honoree had an interesting path to her recent success. She entered into the NCAA tournament as the 122nd ranked player in the country and then went on to win her final 14 singles matches heading into the Women's Singles Championship. Included in that run was her win at the 2021 ITA Mountain Regional Singles Tournament, which qualified her for both the ITA Fall Nationals and the ITA All-American Championships. Not surprisingly, Anna was named the 2021 Most Improved Senior, and she did it all with class, taking home the ITA Sissy Leary Sportsmanship Award as well. Anna Reed Miller, not able to be with us tonight, unfortunately, our winner for college tennis. Next up is our Swede Johnson Spirit Award. For those who don't know, Swede Johnson was a longtime supporter of the Sportswomen of Colorado organization, as well as a businesswoman, sportsman and businessman, and community benefactor who inspired everyone with his never say die attitude. Perhaps no one embodied the spirit of Swede in 2021 like Love, Sweat, and Gears. Now, for those who don't know too, I am a member of Love, Sweat, and Gears from 2015 when I did Race Across America with our group, and this story that I'm going to tell you is kind of similar to ours, so it tugs at my heart a little bit. Last year in 2021, a group of predominantly novice cyclists who were determined to conquer the 850-mile race across the West, which goes from California this way. Katie Cavanis, did I say that right, Katie? Okay. Lacey Jones, Jasmine Gatewood, Casey Taylor, and their alternate racer, Katie Davis. So they trained and they gave back to the community. They sponsored and hosted multiple fundraising events on behalf of Girls on the Run of the Rockies. Though she was a designated alternate, Katie Davis still trained right alongside all of her 4 designated racers, knowing that she probably wouldn't race. You don't need an alternate very often. Then the unthinkable happened during the race. Lacey was struck by a truck just outside of Salome, Arizona, sustaining some dire injuries, rendering her not only able to race, but also facing some pretty life-changing consequences. The team banded together, and with a joint decision, one that was encouraged by Lacey, they decided to finish what they had started. So Katie Davis stepped up, and on a borrowed bike, in borrowed clothing, and a borrowed helmet, the team finished the race. Following surgery to repair her back, Jones has worked tirelessly to rejoin the team with the intent to race again in 2023. So for their dedication to their craft and care for their community, we give Love, Sweat, and Gears winners of the Swede Johnson Spirit Award. Next up is our Youth Sports Leadership Award. Tonight we present this award to the Gold Crown Foundation and co-founders Ray Baker and Bill Hanslick. We've all heard of Gold Crown, right? It's been around a very long time. It is the largest youth sports organization in the state, and it just celebrated its 35th anniversary. During that time, an estimated 400,000 youth athletes have participated in basketball and volleyball leagues and in the golf program, including 125,000 girls. And did you know that Gold Crown is actually rooted in girls' sports? Back in 1986, it started as a girls' basketball camp. That's when local businessmen and Gold Crown chairman Ray Baker couldn't find a high-level camp for his daughter, so he and his buddy Bill Hanslick, the former Denver Nuggets player and coach, got together and they created their own. Today, the nonprofit continues to prioritize its commitment to female athletes with 6,000 girls playing Gold Crown sports every year. Ray Baker, Bill Hanslick, and the Gold Crown Foundation, all these young sportswomen, thank you for your leadership. I should also mention Executive Director Kevin Petty, right? Yes. Oh, anytime, Bill, it's fine. No, it's good. You trying to get her to play basketball, or?
Is Susie awesome or what?
Stop it.
Yeah, there we go.
See, you just made up for staying up here and taking up all your time by giving me a compliment. Okay, next up, we have our College Hockey Award, a product of Air Academy High School in Colorado Springs. Milan Haberl took her game to international heights in 2021. As a prep, Milan lettered and started for 3 years in varsity boys ice hockey. That's where she was named first team all-starter by CHSAA in 2019. Her impressive run earned her a scholarship to Yale. Her first season at Yale was canceled due to COVID, but it didn't stop her from making her mark on the sport. She earned a spot on the Austrian women's national team, where she participated in the 2021 Olympic trials in Germany. Her team narrowly missed an Olympic bid, losing by just 1 goal. She isn't a force just on the ice. Milan has also maintained a 3.87 GPA at Yale. She wasn't able to join us tonight, unfortunately, but let's give her an extra round of applause. She's not only our college hockey ice winner, but this is her 3rd award for Sportswomen of Colorado, so that puts her, like Valerie, in our Hall of Fame. All right, next up we have diving for the high school level, big school. Our next winner compiled an impressive list of accomplishments in 2021 as a diver for Lewis Palmer High School. As captain of the swim and dive team for the past 2 seasons, Dahlia Allen capped her most recent campaign as the 2021 5A state champ in diving. She holds the record at Lewis Palmer for a 6-dive meet and was named her team's most valuable athlete. Her performance at state was so good, it was later judged by a national panel, and they placed it in the top 100 nationally, earning her the title of All-American. Her accolades are impressive, and so is her mental toughness. Dahlia's successes came not long after her father was diagnosed with cancer, a battle that he lost in 2020. But she persevered, staying the course, not only in her sport, but also in the classroom. Dahlia was named a member of the 2021 Academic All-State team and has kept a 4.0 GPA through 7 semesters. She's heading to BYU in the fall on a diving scholarship, and Dahlia Allen is our winner of Big School Diver. She's kind of tall, isn't she? Congratulations. I love the tall and short pictures. Those are fun. It's like when we had Missy. Yeah. When we had Missy, Valerie and Missy were the only ones that were the same height, it seemed like. All right, next we have diving high school, small school, with an impressive score of 513.25. Discovery Canyon's Victoria Sanders won the 3A state diving title. She held off a challenging field and in the process set a record score in 3A diving. Her final 2 dives of the state meet were as clutch as they come. Victoria posted a 58.75 and a 59.8, the 2 highest marks of the entire event. She was also a back-to-back title champion. That was very impressive as well. Her performance also helped Discovery Canyon to a 6th place team finish. Congratulations, Victoria Sanders, our winner for Small School Diver. Congratulations. Yes. All right, one more in diving for college. A quick Google search of Jolynn Harris might provide a perplexing result because she is a wrestler and a diver. While these 2 sports couldn't be more different, they do have this in common. Jolynn is very good at both of them. As a wrestler at Colorado Mesa, she is a 2-time National Wrestling Coaches Association Scholar All-American, and she capped off her first season competing at the inaugural National Collegiate Women's Wrestling Championship in March of 2020, which was the precursor to the soon-to-be NCAA Women's Wrestling Championship. Much easier to say. After that event, she hopped on a plane to dive at the 2020 NCAA Swim Dive National Championship. A year later, Jolynn went on to place 2nd at the 2021 NCAA D2 Diving Nationals. She is an 8-time RMAC Diver of the Week, the school record holder in both the 1-meter 11 dive score as well as the 6 dive score, and 2nd team CSCAA All-American. And she's done it all while earning academic All-American honors. Let's hear it for our college diver winner, Jolynn Harris. Congratulations. Next up, we have our winner for field hockey in high school. If history is any kind of an indicator, it is safe to assume if Ellie Johnson can do something once, she'll likely do it again. As a junior at Regis Jesuit, Ellie was named team captain of the Raiders field hockey team. As a senior, she held the same role. 2 seasons ago, she was named to Chasa's second team All-Colorado field hockey squad, and then last season, she upped the ante. Ellie earned first team honors. She's been a key piece of the core group that won not only one, but 2 state field hockey championships for Regis, including their first ever undefeated season. Her list of accolades ultimately added up to Ellie being named Chasa's Colorado Field Hockey Player of the Year. Ellie Johnson's not able to be with us tonight, but let's congratulate her as our field hockey winner for high school. Next, we have our cycling winner, Olympic level. As a student at the University of Colorado in Colorado Springs, Jennifer Valente represented the Centennial State very well in the 2020 Olympics by becoming the first ever woman to win gold in track cycling for the U.S. Jennifer led the 4-race event from start to finish, beating the reigning world champ from Japan in the process. The win marked Jennifer's 3rd overall Olympic medal, having won silver in the 2016 Games and a bronze in the team pursuit in Tokyo. Jennifer's success has not been limited to just the Olympics. Her triumph throughout the 2021 and 2020 UCI Track Cycling World Championships and World Cup was undeniable. She tallied 7 first-place finishes, 2 second-place finishes, and 4 thirds. Jennifer Valente is not able to be with us tonight, but let's give her a hand for winning our Olympic Cyclist Award. That's a great picture. All right, next we have cross country at the high school level. Defining the high school career of Cherry Creek's Riley Stewart would take significantly less time if we were going to put together a list of things that she did not do. Simply put, Riley is one of the best distance runners Colorado has ever seen. She did it all in cross country. She was a 4-time letter winner, a 3-time state champion, and twice named Gatorade Player of the Year. Last year, she was consistently ranked among the nation's top 5 prep cross country runners. However, her dominance didn't stop with cross country. During the track and field season, Riley was equally outstanding. From 2020 to 21, she won every race that she ran, and at the 2021 state championship meet, she finished first in the 800, the 1600, the 3200, and the 4x800 relay. So it should be no surprise she was named Gatorade Player of the Year in track as well and is expected to repeat her performance this spring. Congratulations, Riley Stewart, not able to make it tonight, but our winner for High School Distance Runner of the Year. Next, we have cross country at the college level. Abby Nichols led the CU women's cross country team in 4 of its 5 varsity races, winning 2 of them. In October, she won the NCAA Pre-National Invitational and followed it up with a win at the Pac-12 Championship, becoming the 2nd female Buff to win that prestigious title. After the conference win, Abby helped the Buffaloes defeat Utah to win the team title. She placed 3rd at regionals and was 8th at the NCAA championships, earning her a 2nd consecutive All-America honor, and as a team, CU finished 4th. After winning the Pac-12 title, Abby was named the USTF CCA Female Athlete of the Week and was honored by the Pac-12 as the Pac-12 Women's Athlete of the Year. She was also named to the Pac-12 First Team and was an all-region honoree. Congratulations to Abby Nichols, our college cross-country runner of the year. Congratulations. Next, we have our softball award for small high school. Lutheran's Haley Masretti. Oh, I hope I'm saying this right. They say it's like spaghetti. Masretti? I'm just going to call her Haley. All right, I knew I'd mess that up. She might only be a sophomore. When she's a senior, she'll be up here correcting me. She's young now. But in 2021, she pitched well beyond her years. Considering Haley's numbers from the mound, 131 innings pitched, a record of 29-0, 286 strikeouts, an ERA of .48, and an on-base average of .093. Her incredible numbers not only propelled her to being named Chasa's 3A Player of the Year, but also pushed Lutheran to an undefeated season and their first ever state championship in softball. Haley, our winner of the small school high school softball player. Stretty. How do I say it? Mistretti. Mistretti. Yes. I did have it kind of right. Okay.
Thank you.
I actually had it right. Mistretti. Haley Mistretti. Very good. All right, we're going to remember that because I'm guessing she'll probably be back in future years. All right, next up we have softball again at the high school level, big high school level. A nod as the Chassis 5A Player of the Year for a second straight season seemed only reasonable for Fossil Ridge pitcher Nicole McGaffin. After all, Nicole, who will play for the University of Arkansas this fall, was the #1 ranked recruit in the entire country in 2021. Over her stellar prep career, Nicole tallied a whopping 811 strikeouts, a dominant 74-9 record on the mound, and a nearly untouchable ERA of 1.88. Her incredible senior season earned her a spot on the NCFA First Team All-Region. All her success as a senior was built on top of her junior year at Fossil Ridge when she played a big role with her team's 2020 5A state championship. Our big school softball player award winner, she was not able to make it tonight, is Nicole McGaffin. All right, we'll wrap up softball now at the college level. In life, or even on a report card, or even in most sports, succeeding at half usually isn't a positive. But when it comes to hitting a baseball or a softball, half would be a batter's dream. So when Metro State's Shelby Robb finished her freshman campaign with the Roadrunners with a batting average of .535, it was a dream come true. Shelby's batting average set the program record, beating the previous mark of .496, and that ranks 6th in all of Division II softball. And that was at the plate. In the field, Shelby is also considerably better than half. In fact, she was perfect. Her Gold Glove fielding percentage of 1.000. You never see the one in front of all the points there. It was earned on 56 chances with 0 errors, typically playing in the outfield. Shelby's undeniable mark saw her cruise to such honors as First Team All-RMAC and the RMAC Freshman of the Year. She was one of 8 finalists for the NFCA's National Freshman of the Year and a D2 CCA First Team All-American. And remember, she's a freshman. The winner of our College Softball Player Award is Shelby Robb. Congratulations. We'll keep seeing you back here, okay? Next up, we have our award for skeet shooting at the Olympics. After losing her father, who taught her to shoot at the age of 6 in 2016, Amber English had trouble reconnecting with the sport at which she excelled. But with the encouragement of a fellow American shooter, Vincent Hancock, she rebounded in a big way. In fact, the Cheyenne Mountain High School graduate set an Olympic record in the opening shotgun event of the 2020 Summer Olympics, hitting 56 of 60 targets. She beat the reigning skeet champion from Italy by 1 and earned a gold medal in Tokyo. Amber, a graduate of the University of Colorado at Colorado Springs, is also a member of the World Class Athlete Program and is currently serving as a first lieutenant in the U.S. Army. She is not able to be with us tonight, but let's give her a hand for her service and also winning the Olympic skeet shooting. Let's go to the same sport at the high school level. If the general goal of shooting sports is to aim small, miss small, then Callan resident Megan Torrens has surpassed that goal. Megan misses so infrequently that she hits big, very, very big, in fact. Megan competed at the 2020 Olympic trials in air rifle and placed 2nd in the J3 category. In 2021, she qualified and competed in the 2021 National Junior Olympics in air rifle, despite having her personal equipment stolen, which forced her to borrow another competitor's. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. She also qualified and competed in the 2021 Colorado State 4-H in air rifle, small bore, and air pistol, placing 1st in air rifle Olympic offhand, 3 position, and 4 position. She was also 1st in small bore 3P and 4P, and 1st in air pistol. Megan Torren, our winner of tonight's High School Shooter Award. All right, next we're going to move to a snow sport and skiing at the college level. University of Denver star alpine skier Amelia Smart recently completed one of the most decorated careers in program history. Amelia was a 5-time NCAA All-American, earning the honor 4 times in the slalom and once in the GS. Her 2021 campaign, her finale at DU, saw her take home the NCAA individual championship in the slalom, and the win marked her 3rd overall NCAA title. She was a first-team selection for the prestigious Alpine All RMISAA, as well as the RMISA Skier of the Week in February of 2021. Amelia was also named to the National Collegiate All-Academic Ski Team by USC SCA. She is our College Skier Award winner who is not able to make it tonight, Amelia Smart. All right, next we're going to move to snowboard cross, another snow sport. Stacy Gaskill has a phenomenal snowboarding year during the 2020 to 21 Border Cross World Cup season. She finished 6th at the 2021 SBX World Championships, which was the top U.S. finish for both the women and the men. Stacy finished 11th overall for the World Cup season and 7th in the World Cup finals, which is comprised of only the top 16 overall World Cup women, so that's quite the field. Despite having surgery on her left arm, leaving her with limited strength, her campaign from 21 to 22 has yet to disappoint. Stacy started the season ranked number 3 for the U.S. women and has had 2 top 10 finishes at the end of 2021, so she's well on her way to doing great things this year. The Winter Park product also represented Team USA in the Winter Olympics in Beijing last month. She was not able to join us here tonight, but by being our snowboard cross winner, this is her 3rd Sportswoman of Colorado award, so that puts her in the Hall of Fame as well as our snowboard cross winner. All right, next up, we have wrestling at the college level. Colorado Mesa's Marissa Gallegos is a 2-time WCWC All-American and a U.S. Olympic Trials participant. During the 2021 season, she went an impressive 18-2 and finished 2nd in the WCWC National Championships in the 123-pound weight class. She has had such a good year, in fact, that the National Wrestling Hall of Fame Colorado chapter named her the 2021 Women's Wrestler of the Year. Marissa excelled in the classroom too as a she was a red shirt junior this year. She was a 2-time NWCA Scholar All-American. Currently, Melissa is ranked number 1 in the NCAA's Women's College Coaches ranking. Marissa Gallegos is our winner for college wrestling. You're up and back. Congratulations. I can see why she's good. She's super fast. Like as I got done talking about her, and she's already off the stage. That was impressive. Okay, let's keep going with wrestling here, and I hope I get everybody's name right. We have our first ever Colorado High School Girls Wrestling State Champion team here. 100 years from now, thousands of young women who proudly call themselves wrestlers may or may not know the names we're about to read, but perhaps they should. After all, for every sport, participant, and champion, there must always be a first, and we're going to meet them here tonight. While hundreds of girls participated in the first ever Chassa girls wrestling season, the 10 young ladies I'm going to talk about were the very best. Please welcome the first ever Chassa girls wrestling champions. I'm going to read them out loud here. We have, I'll tell you which ones are here. So not here tonight at 100 pounds is Morgan Johnson. At 105 is Perseus Gomez. At 112 pounds, Israeli Renendez. At 118 pounds, Nicole Koch. At 127 pounds, Savannah Kosme. At 136 pounds, Allison Dillard. At 147, Kirsten Meyer. At 161, Navia Garcia. And at 185, Taylor Knox. And finally, at 215 pounds, Sierra Monger. So we have 4 of our ladies here tonight, I think. Yes? Oh, 3 of them. All right, so let's give a round for the 3 that we have here tonight. Our first ever high school girls wrestling state champs. Okay, moving on to lacrosse at the high school level. Before heading to Cornell University to play lacrosse, Evergreen High School's Margot Miller made her mark on high school lacrosse in Colorado. For starters, Margot was part of a dynamic trio that each scored 40 goals during the season. She then helped take her team to the 4A state championship game where the Cougars beat Castleview for their first school title in girls lacrosse, and Margot was named player of the game. Margot was also honored as first team all-starter for a second year in a row. Our small school lacrosse winner, she's not able to be here tonight, but let's hear it from Margot Miller. Now we have big school high school lacrosse winner. To suggest that Colorado Academy girls lacrosse team is a dynasty is probably only reasonable. It might be an understatement, actually. The Mustangs have won 6 straight state championships, and one reason for their success in 2021 was the stellar play of senior Jessie Bakes, who was named the 5A Girls Lacrosse Player of the Year. Jessie also earned honors as the first team All-American and academic All-American. Over her career at Colorado Academy, Jessie tallied 135 goals, 47 assists, and a total of 182 points. She now plays lacrosse at Brown University. She's not able to make it here tonight, but she is our big school lacrosse award winner, Jessie Bakes. Next up, we have our Joan Berkland Leadership Award. Of course, those that knew Joni knew she was our leader for a very long time here at Sportswomen of Colorado and is very dear in our hearts. So it's only appropriate that we have our next winner getting this award. As she nears retirement in June, Rhonda Blandford Green is honored once again. Rhonda is already a longtime member of the Colorado Sports Hall of Fame and the Sportswomen of Colorado Hall of Fame because she had an amazing athletic career and she's done so much since then. She's turned in a career that is, it's very worth celebrating. She's the Colorado High School she's CHASA's, I'm not just gonna say CHASA, first female and first African-American commissioner. Her career with CHASA began actually in 1996 when she served as assistant commissioner and associate commissioner until 2012. Her 5 years as commissioner saw great growth and unprecedented times as Rhonda boldly navigated the waters of a national pandemic filled with tough decisions and limited options. And this woman was amazing. I went to her one time with a problem, not a problem, but just something I had a question about at my daughter's high school, and we worked together, and she was fantastic. And that's just how Rhonda was. She wasn't afraid to get in and help out and figure out what she could do to help. So despite all the tumultuous times, she led Colorado high school sports to successfully completing all 31 seasons during the pandemic and culminating events during that time, too. She is one of my favorite women and the winner of our Joni Berkland Leadership Award, Rhonda Blandford Green. Rhonda could still probably get on the track, and we'll be talking about her competing in the 85 plus. Oh, pickleball, there you go. Do not play Rhonda in pickleball, I'm telling you right now. You'll probably lose. Okay, next up we have another leadership award for Carol Callan. Following the United States gold medal victory in women's basketball at the Olympic Games in Tokyo, one of the state's and the sport's greatest leaders stepped down as the director of U.S. women's national basketball team. Retiring as the 26-year director of Team USA, Carol Callan guided the program to 7 Olympic gold medals, 5 of the past 6 FIBA World Cup golds, and numerous gold medals at junior events, and an international record of 118-1. 118-1, Carol. Carol was responsible for everything having to do with the historic 95-96 USA basketball women's national team that put up a remarkable 52-0 record. She also assisted with the 1996 U.S. Olympic women's basketball team that went 8-0, and they won what is now the first of 7 straight gold medals. Though no longer the director of the women's national team, Carol's in her 3rd year as president of the FIBA Americans. In 2019, she was elected the 11th and first female president of FIBA Americans and awarded the Naismith Outstanding Contributor to Women's Basketball. The winner for our Leadership Award tonight is Carol Callan. Frank, the band. Carol needs music. Okay. Frank, are you guys awake? I know it's been a little while since we've done this banquet. You good? Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. Next up, we have soccer at the high school level. The 2021 Gatorade Player of the Year in soccer. Deegan Miller led Alexander Dawson to the state championship by scoring 4 goals in the Season D finale. Deegan, who played this past fall for Virginia, finished her high school pandemic-shortened career with 99 goals and 40 assists, all in just 33 career games. 43 of those goals and 16 assists came during her senior season alone. Deegan was a 2-time first-team All-State selection and named the ODP West Region team. She graduated with a 4.0 grade point average and was a member of the U.S. Soccer Under-19 team player pool. Deegan Miller, not able to make it tonight, is our high school soccer player winner. Let's stick with soccer. We'll go to the college level, Division II. In 2021, Colorado Mesa's Lila Deer took the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference by storm. Most importantly, she led the Mavericks to a share of the RMAC title, their first since the year 2000. While the team had a landmark season, it was Lila's individual play that garnered plenty of attention. As a redshirt freshman, she was named the Spring RMAC Freshman of the Year, and in the fall, she took home honors as the 2021 RMAC Player of the Year. She also staked claim to roster spots on the 2021 First Team All-South Central Region, and she's gone. Okay. There's way too much stuff to read about her, and so she's already gone, but I have to keep going because there's so much. Let's see, and in the 2021 Third Team COSIDA Academic All-American and the 2021 COSIDA Academic All-District 6. Her 15 goals, which including 6-game winners, led the entire RMAC, and this past October, she set a school record for goals in a single game with 4 against Regis. Lila Deer, our D2 soccer college winner who is come and gone. Cut it, Frank. All right. Okay. Next up, we have soccer at the Division I level. The second overall selection of the 2022 NWSL Draft, Fossil Ridge High School's Jolynn Howell leaves Florida State as one of the most decorated Seminoles of all time. She is a 2-time national champion and the winner of the 2021 Mac Herman Award. She played 90 games during her 4 seasons in Tallahassee, starting 86 of them. She totaled 42 career points off 14 goals and 14 assists. And at FSU, Jolynn was a 2-time first-team All-American and was named to the All-ACC First Team the last 3 seasons and second team her freshman year. She is a 2-time ACC Midfielder of the Year, becoming the first player in conference history to repeat the honor. Jolynn also has 2 caps as a member of the U.S. Women's National Team. She's our D1 College Soccer Player Award winner, not able to make it here tonight, Jolynn Howell. Let's move on to the Olympic professional level. Lindsay Horan has certainly taken her soccer career far beyond the city of Golden, where she grew up. Lindsay's a product of the Colorado Rush, and her story is one that every young soccer player should know about. Lindsay's international career began as a member of the USWNT Under-17 squad. In February of 2013, at the tender age of 18, she was called up to the senior national team and has been a mainstay ever since then. Last July at the Summer Olympics, Lindsay played in her 100th match for USWNT, a milestone commemorated by a goal in a 6-1 win over New Zealand. Lindsay and the USWNT ultimately took home the bronze in Tokyo. Currently, she has 108 caps and has scored 25 goals while adding 33 assists. She also maintains a starring role in the Portland Thorns in the NWSL. Lindsay Horan, not able to make it here tonight, is our professional Olympic award winner. Now we have our award for our professional rookie of the year. Michaela Onyeweide Yes, did I get it right? All right, Michaela. Yes, I always want to say that one wrong. She's a product of Grandview High School. You all know her well. She was the 6th overall pick in the 2021 WNBA draft, and her rookie season with the New York Liberty was a stellar one. During her first campaign as a pro, Michaela was named the Rookie of the Month for each month of the season, making her the front runner for WNBA Rookie of the Year, and only the 5th player in league history to actually sweep the entire calendar. Naturally, she went on to win the prestigious honor of being named the 2021 WNBA Rookie of the Year, just 2 votes shy of winning unanimously. The most productive player in her class, Michaela averaged 8.6 points, 2.9 rebounds, and led all the rookies in scoring and three-pointers made. She had 37 three-pointers. The winner of our professional rookie athlete winner, she's not able to be here tonight, Michaela Anyawande. Now we're going to move on to our all-around athlete award winner. If high school athletes still wore letter jackets, because none of them do, I know some of us still have them and we try and fit in them, but they don't do that anymore. Holy Family's Ava Kuszak would certainly need extra reinforcement because she'd be carrying around a lot of hardware on that letter jacket. Perhaps one of the most well-rounded prep athletes in Colorado, the senior has a long list of impressive accomplishments. Ava was a key member of 3 state champion softball teams at Holy Family, as well as the 2021 4A state championship soccer team. She was a national champion in club softball, and she also swims. She's really good in the pool. Ava was qualified for the state meet in swimming. She was an All-American in softball and earned honors as an all-conference soccer player, and all along in the classroom, she performed very well as an academic all-state first team selection. Ava Kuszak, our winner for all-around athlete. Our Bravery Award winner was not able to be here tonight, and this is quite the story. Molly Little was a victim of rape as a 14-year-old high school student. She's currently a DU lacrosse star, and Molly decided to use her experience as a platform to spark discussion and change. In the fall of her senior year with the Pioneers, Molly worked diligently to change how NCAA student athletes are trained in matters of dealing with sexual assault and gender-based violence. Though her initial efforts fell on deaf ears, she would not be denied. Molly continued to push towards better methods of awareness, communication, and coping. Through a masterfully penned open letter to USA Lacrosse magazine, Molly told her story, honestly, in detail, and with incredible passion. Because of her bravery and willingness to share her own experience, her change and understanding are most certainly taking place. We hope so. Our Bravery Award this year goes to Molly Little, unfortunately not able to be with us tonight, but let's hear it from Molly. Our next award winner had a busy night last night on the basketball court. Grandview senior Lauren Betts. She is not only the best girls basketball player in the state of Colorado, she is also widely considered the best prep player in the entire country. The nation's top recruit has committed to Stanford, where she's going to join another award winner tonight, Ashten Prechtel, and they're going to kind of form a Colorado quartet out there. We got a lot of Colorado girls out there at Stanford in a variety of sports. Lauren's a 2021 Max Preps First Team All-American, a member of Team USA's Under-19 squad. She has won gold medals in the 2021 FIBA Under-19 World Cup and 2019 FIBA America's Under-16 Championship. She was also honored as a member of the 2019 FIBA Americans Under-16 Championship All-Star 5. And last night, she was on the team that won state with Grandview. Let's hear it for Lauren Betts, our winner for high school basketball. Found somebody taller than Valerie. Yeah, wow, all right. Okay, next up at the college division for basketball. Metro State University's Allie Navarette posted numbers in the 2020 to 21 campaign that really jumped off the stat sheet. Among her impressive marks were 580 free throws made, more than any other female in Division II women's basketball. She was also first in free throw attempts with 701, second in the nation in total points, 1,779, and her scoring average was 21.2 points per game, which was good stood for first in the conference and third in the nation. Allie also made her presence felt on the board. She tallied 8.6 rebounds per game, ranking third in the conference. Allie was named the 2020-21 RMAC Player of the Year, and she received the WCBA and D2 CCA All-American Honorable Mention. Before her career as a Roadrunner is over, Allie will join the very rare 2,000-point and 1,000 rebound club. Congratulations to Allie Navarette, our winner for D2 college basketball. All right, let's go to the college level for basketball, Division I. A product of Discovery Canyon High School in Colorado Springs, Ashten Prechtel has emerged on the national stage at Stanford over the past 3 seasons. Her sophomore campaign was an impressive one, as she was a major contributor to their national championship run in the 2020-21 season for Stanford. She appeared in all 30 games, and she averaged 14.1 minutes per game, 5.8 points, 4.5 rebounds, 1.3 assists, and 1.1 blocks. All of this on the heels of being named the Pac-12's 6th Player of the Year in 2020 when she was just a freshman. In the national championship game, Ashten logged 21 critical minutes. She contributed 7 points and 8 boards. Impressively, she was also named the Pac-12 Academic Honor Roll. Congratulations to Ashten Prechtel. She was not able to make it here tonight, but she is our Division I college basketball winner. All right, another group award coming up now for our high school team of the year. Kelly Christensen's cross-country team at Niwot did not stop running once when they won the CHSA 4A state championship. Niwot then went on to win a national title after they did it at the state level. That's a feat that's never been accomplished by a Colorado high school cross-country team. After the state high school championship, the Niwot squad traveled to Huntsville, Alabama for the national cross-country championship, and they won it. And Niwot's had their first 9 runners in that race. They finished with many believed to be the country's most competitive 5K race in under 18 minutes. They had 9 go under 18 minutes. For their efforts on both the state and the national level, Kelly Christensen gets our high school coach of the award, and the Niwot Cougars earn the team award. Congratulations, all of you. It's like homecoming and prom pictures. You just can't, doesn't work. Congratulations. Is your coach here tonight? Did I tell you so? Oh, really good. Okay, all right. Yeah. Wow. Who has teenagers where you've been in charge of homecoming and prom pictures and it's just like that? You're like, no, go here, go there. And they just, yeah, it's fun times. All right. Next up, high school level for golf. On her way to becoming a college golfer at Georgia State University, Aubrey Breckline had an impressive high school run. At Jefferson Academy, Aubrey won every school golf tournament in which she competed in as a senior, including the Colorado State Championship. As a prep, she earned all-state honors during her 4 years of high school, and she was named the Colorado Junior Golf Alliance Player of the Year. She also won the Grace Burke Award, which goes to a female high school golfer that exhibits character, leadership, personal integrity, and enthusiasm for the game of golf. At the age of 17, Aubrey became the youngest golfer to ever win the Colorado Women's Stroke Play Championship in June of 2020. She's our award winner tonight for high school golfer and not able to make it here, unfortunately, Aubrey Breckline. Let's go to the college level for golf now. Whenever Anna Zanuso hits the links wearing crimson and gold for the DU Pioneers, something good is about to happen. Her most recent season included a bevy of firsts, accolades, and achievements. Anna posted 3 top 10 finishes en route to becoming the first pioneer to qualify for the NCAA championship since 2014. There she finished tied for 9th, which was the best finish for a DU golfer since 2008, and the best finish by anybody representing the Summit League. Just as noteworthy, the first team All-Summit League golfer was also given the chance to play in the Augusta National Women's Amateur. Anna Zanuso, our winner for college golfer. All right, next we're going to move on to gymnastics at the college level, and we'll keep with the DU theme. After a season-ending injury kept her out in 2020, DU gymnast Lindsey Brown made up for it in 2021 by setting some new records for the Pioneers. She posted a DU record #2 in the country in the all-around and also on the bars, as well as #3 on the floor. She became the first gymnast in school history to score a perfect 10 in the postseason, and she did that, 3 times, no big deal, including twice at the same NCAA regional meet. Her perfect 10 on the bars sealed CU's first ever Big 12 conference title and confirmed her selection as the Big 12 co-gymnast of the year. Lindsey advanced to the 2021 NCAA National Championships, where there she became the first DU gymnast to place top 10 in 3 events. Her accolades also included being named a finalist for 2 of gymnastics' most prestigious awards, the AAI Award, which is basically the Heisman Trophy for college women's gymnastics, and also the Honda Sport Award for gymnastics. And Lindsey also added 7 All-American honors in 2021, bringing her career total to 17 of those. Our college gymnast winner, who is not able to make it here tonight, is Lindsey Brown. Next up, I love this one because I happen to love this sport as well. When a college decides to add a varsity sports, usually the sports that come to mind are tennis, baseball, softball, maybe golf or skiing. But when DU announced they would add a women's triathlon team, it was not just an interesting choice, but it was unprecedented in the state of Colorado among Division I schools. DU became just the 37th triathlon program in the country and just the 9th at the NCAA Division I level. Though the Pioneers were set to begin prior to the pandemic, their inaugural race took place in March of 2021. When it was all said and done, the program finished 4th at the first ever national championship. Following the season, freshman Olivia Ebstein and Freya McKinley were named to the All-American second team, and freshman Avari Faulkner was named to the All-American honorable mention. Please welcome the DU Pioneer Triathlon Team, winner of the Sportswomen of Colorado Newcomer Award. All right, next we've got our swimming at the high school level. Heritage swimmer Anna Shaw turned heads at the 4A girls swim meet when she claimed the state record in the 50-meter freestyle. That was a record previously held by Regis's Missy Franklin. Yes, that Missy Franklin. That race gave the Eagles plenty of momentum, and they eventually came away with the 4A girls swim and dive team championships, the first for the school. Anna ultimately set state records in winning the 50 and the 100 freestyle, and she was part of the winning 200 medley team relay and 400 free relay teams. Anna also beat Missy's record in the 100 free. Pretty amazing. She was selected the 4A Swimmer of the Year by Chasanow and is currently swimming for Stanford. Familiar theme. Anna Shaw, she was not able to make it tonight, but she is our winner for high school swimmer. All right, next at the college Division II level for swimming, you would be hard-pressed to find a more decorated athlete in the history of Colorado Mesa's swim team than Lily Borgenheimer. Now a redshirt junior, Lily's name is stamped all over the record books at Mesa. For example, she holds the top mark in 6 different events: the 100 breast, 200 IM, 800 free relay, 200 free relay, and 50 breast. Lily is a 6-time RMAC champion, the RMAC championship record holder in the 200 breast, and a 9-time CSCAA overall All-American. She was a participant in the 2020 U.S. Olympic trials and currently leads all of Division II in the 200 breast, which will automatically qualify her for the 2022 National Championship. But there's an update to that because she actually is the national champion in the 200 breast, actually. So congratulations to Lily Borgenheimer, our winner for Division II swimmer. When did that happen?
Not yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. Where was it?
Greensboro, North Carolina.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. So she won that yesterday in North Carolina, and she's here tonight. So Lily, thank you. That's huge. That's awesome. All right, next at the Division I level for swimming, Asia Leckie. As a captain for the DU Pioneers swim team, Asia displayed why she held that title in 2021. After winning the Summit League championship in the 100 free, and as a member of the relay teams that won 4 separate titles, as I was saying, Asia was named the Summit League. Is that Asia? Okay, it's spelled Alyssa in here. I was like, wait, no, that's not right. She was named the Summit League's Women's Swimmer of the Year. She also took home honors as the All-Summit League in the 200 freestyle relay, 50 freestyle, 200 medley relay, the 200 freestyle, the 800 freestyle relay, the 100 freestyle, the 400 freestyle relay. Wow. In 2022, Asia's been pursuing a master's degree in applied quantitative finance and has seen many successes thus far. Podium finishes in multiple events at many of the 2022 dual meets, and she is also qualified for the Canadian World Trials in April. Wow. Asia Leckie, our winner for Division I swimmer. Holy cow, you're busy. All right, next we have our Paralympian level for swimming. Elizabeth Smark's left leg was amputated below the knee after complications arose from injuries that she sustained while serving the U.S. Army in Iraq. Not to be deterred, the Colorado Springs resident turned to swimming, and Elizabeth captured 3 gold medals at the Paralympics in Tokyo. In the S6 class, she swam to a gold in the 100-meter backstroke, a silver in the 50-meter free, and a bronze in the 50-meter butterfly. Her trip to Tokyo this past summer marked her second tour as a Paralympian. She also competed in 2016. In total, Elizabeth is a 5-time Paralympic medalist. She also won gold in the 100-meter backstroke at the 2019 World Championships. Elizabeth Marks, she was not able to be here tonight, but let's thank her for her service and also winning our Paralympic Swimmer Award. All right, next we have another one of our special awards, the Milestone Award. To reach 500 wins as a high school coach requires a lot. Not only must a coach be extraordinarily good at what they do, creating tradition, being a true teacher of their sport, and developing young talent, but they've got to do it for a long, long time. In the case of Sterling High School's Lisa Schumacher, win number 500 was the perfect reflection of her incredible 29-year volleyball head coaching career. On November 11th at the Broadmoor World Arena, Lisa's Tigers swept Alamosa in the first round of the 3A state tournament, and that gave her win number 500. With the win, Lisa became just the 6th coach in Colorado history to hit that half-century mark. As an assistant at Sterling 2 years prior to taking the head coaching job, she led 20 Sterling teams to regional appearances and has been to state 16 times. The Tigers finished 3rd in 1994, runners-up in 03 and 20, and made it to the Final Four in 2004 and 2006, and then they won state titles in 05 and also in 19. Only 3 seasons saw records under 500 and 8 recorded 20 wins or more. Pretty incredible, and that 500th win. The winner of our Milestone Award, Lisa Schumacher. Congratulations. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's huge. All right, next we're going to do another one of our special awards. We're going to introduce the winners of our Dorothy Mock Pioneer Award, which is named for one of our co-founders. Dorothy was a groundbreaker who worked as a sports writer with the Denver Post way back in the 1960s. She was amazing, and I used to love it when she'd come to the banquet. Dorothy always had her hair so perfect. It was phenomenal, and she was so good at what she did. So tonight's group of honorees from the worlds of sports broadcasting, they would have made Dorothy very, very proud with what they did this last year. So we have two different groups of women. First of all, we're going to congratulate Alana Rizzo and Lauren Gardner. In July, Alana and Lauren were part of the first all-female TV announcing team in the history of Major League Baseball. They broadcasted on YouTube. Lauren worked as the studio host, and Alana was the sideline reporter. And their roots are right here in Colorado, which is phenomenal. Lauren went to North Glen High School, and Alana attended Sierra in Colorado Springs. Both of them went to CU Boulder. Our next pioneering honorees are from AT&T Sportsnet Rocky Mountain, which of course broadcast the Rockies games. Our local regional sports network was the first and still the only TV outlet in Major League Baseball history to team 3 women together in 3 key production roles. Jenny Kavnar, who's behind the mic calling play-by-play, Allison Vigil, the game producer, and Erica Ferrero, who directs the production. So congratulations to our 5 women of the winners of the Dorothy Mock Pioneer Award winners. They're all busy. They're all working. I think Jenny's doing another college game, and only Erica was able to be here tonight. So congratulations. Thank you, Erica, for being here, and congratulations to all of our women. Yes, congratulations. All right, our Perseverance Award is next. Fort Collins High School softball player Devin Prislick can be defined by many things: her 2 varsity letters, her .356 batting average, her .903 lifetime fielding average, her 13 stolen bases, her work ethic, her attitude, and her willingness to do whatever her team needs every single day. She will not be defined, however, by what some might perceive as a limitation, because Devin has done all those things on the softball field with just one arm. She was born without a lower right arm and hand as a result of amniotic band syndrome. She's a true inspiration to her teammates and serves as an example to young athletes with similar challenges. After high school, Devin plans on studying marine biology and certainly hasn't ruled out the real possibility of playing college softball. The winner of our Perseverance Award tonight, Devin Prislick. All right, next up, we're going to do another Paralympian award in triathlon. Living and training in Colorado Springs, Haley Dance has become one of the country's most decorated Paralympic triathletes. Haley was diagnosed with bone cancer at the age of 12 and had her leg amputated at the age of 14. Now, while most might consider this a setback, it springboarded Haley towards a lifetime of incredible accomplishments. Amidst an impressive field in Tokyo this past summer, Haley won the silver medal in the PTS2 classification. And in 2021, she also won her 2nd World Triathlon Para Championship and her 3rd gold medal at the Americans Triathlon Para Championship. She is a 7-time ITU Para Triathlon World Champion medalist and a 12-time ITU World Para Triathlon even medalist. Haley Dance, she's not able to make it here tonight, but she is our Paralympic triathlete. Another Olympic award now going in the sport of Taekwondo. In July of 2020 at the Olympic Games in Tokyo, Colorado Springs' own Anastasia Zolotic became the first American woman to win gold in Taekwondo, defeating Tatiana Marmanina of Russia 25-17. Making the victory even more impressive was the fact that Anastasia was only 18 years old. Her ascent to Olympic gold should not have come as a big surprise because she's also been on a 2-year run of success. She won gold at the 2021 Mexico Open, silver at the 2021 Pan Am Championship. She took gold at the 2021 Sofia Open, gold at the Costa Rica Olympic qualifier, and also gold at the 2019 Pan Am Games. Anastasia Zolotic, our winner for Taekwondo Olympian, not able to be here tonight, but we'll give her a round of applause. All right, let's do our volleyball winner for high school, small school. For athletes who compete at one of the many small schools across Colorado, participation is every bit as important as performance, and sometimes just to fill up the roster, everybody has to play. But in the case of Marino's Taysa Conger, she offered both participation and performance. In volleyball, Taysa was the 1A Volleyball Player of the Year and guided her team to a state championship in both 2020 and in 2021. In track, which actually took place almost simultaneously because of what happened with COVID during 2020, and she won the 400-meter dash and was a leg in the state championship 4x400 relay team, so she was double sporting at the same time in the same season. She's Marino's student body president and was voted the school theater program's best actress, so she literally did it all in high school. And so it's like, you did it all. She actually did do it all and at a very high level. Congratulations, Taysa Conger, our small school volleyball winner. You're incredible. Yeah, congratulations. All right, let's move on to large school and high school volleyball. In her career at Cherry Creek, Carter Booth, a 6'7" middle blocker for the Bruins volleyball team, tallied 681 kills, 346 blocks, 86 of those were solo, 61 aces, 138 digs, and a .390 attacking percentage. As a senior, Carter led the Bruins to a 26-2 record in the Class 5A state championship, and in that campaign, she amassed 335 kills to go along with 127 blocks, 70 digs, and 35 service aces, while recording a .453 hitting percentage. She's a two-time Under Armour All-American and was the #1 recruit coming out of Colorado. There's a shock, right? She was the number 14 recruit nationally. Additionally, Carter was an alternate for the United States FIVB Women's Under-20 World Championship team. Carter Booth, she was not able to make it tonight, but she is our winner for big school, high school volleyball. All right, in a season where the Metro State volleyball team shined from start to finish, perhaps their brightest light was Riley Ladke. As the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference Player of the Year, Riley led the conference in points, 513, points per set, 4.3, kills, 421, and service aces, 53. She was a Division II All-American First Team selection as chosen by the AVCA and D2CCA, and Riley also shined in the classroom, as evidenced by her inclusion on the COSIDA Academic All-American First Team, and in fact, at the RMAC postseason tournament, she possessed the highest grade point average among all players. Riley Ladke, our winner for Division II college volleyball. Congratulations. Kind of stinks when your whole team's here and they can make fun of you, right? No, it's good, actually. All right, let's go to Division III volleyball. Colorado College's Georgia Mullins was the most dominant and versatile collegiate volleyball player in the nation for back-to-back seasons during the 2021 calendar year. She was named the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference Co-Player of the Year and also became the first player to do that since 2008 and 2009. Georgia was a first-team All-American selection, just one of 9 players in the history of CC's volleyball program to reach that. And she also helped her team to the Division III National Championship. In the title match, Georgia recorded a match high of 20 kills, and in the process became just the 11th player in school history to surpass the 1,000 kill mark. Georgia Mullins, she's not able to be here tonight, but she is our winner for D3 college volleyball. All right, we're going to go back to lacrosse at the Division I level. University of Denver graduate student B. Behrens was a force to be reckoned with in 2021. Among her lacrosse accolades were inclusion on the IWLCA Third Team All-American, IWLCA All-West Midwest Regional First Team, All Big East First Team, and Big East Attack Player of the Year. The highlight of her season came in the opening round of the NCAA tournament, where B and another teammate each netted 5 goals, tying the program record for goals in an NCAA tournament game. Their performance helped guide the Pioneers to a win over Stanford, and B also completed her career as DU's 10th best goal scorer in school history. She had 128, and the 17th student athlete at DU to reach the 100 goal mark. Our Division I College Lacrosse Award winner, not able to be here tonight, is B. Behrens. At the Division II level for lacrosse, Regis University lacrosse star Jessica Berg finished her career with a bang. After starting all 16 games, her list of accomplishments was very long and impressive. Aside from being a first-team selection for the All-RMAC women's lacrosse team, she was also named the conference's Midfielder of the Year. And not to be outdone in the classroom, she also won the RMAC All-Academic Player of the Year award. She finished her season leading the RMAC in draw controls per game, caused turnovers per game, and ground balls per game, and her numbers were so good that Jessica ranked in the top 7 among all Division II women's lacrosse players in those same categories. She finished her career as Regis University's all-time leader in ground balls per game and caused turnovers per game. And here's what's kind of crazy. She did all of this in only the span of 37 games. Our Division II college lacrosse winner, she's not able to be here tonight, unfortunately, is Jessica Berg. All right, we're getting there. Our next presentation is one that should have happened in March of 2020. You know, this is when the craziness 2 years ago was happening, and our banquet takes place right around this time. And so they made the decision not to have the banquet. But Sarah Thomas was the winner that year for her accomplishments in the open water swimming, and she was also our Sportswoman of the Year. So we want to talk about her tonight because we didn't get a chance to talk about her in 2020. Sarah Thomas's athletic accomplishments in 2019 were just simply astounding. She was a marathon open water swimmer, which means there's no flotation device and you can't use a wetsuit. It's hard to swim in open water without either one of those. And she achieved a level of performance that may never be equaled in history. Sarah accomplished this accomplished all this, I should say, after in 2017 when she was diagnosed with cancer and underwent surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy. So she had quite the comeback in just 2 years. Here's what she did. In March of 2019, Sarah Thomas swam the Cook Strait in New Zealand, crossing a roughly about 14 miles from the north to the South Island. Then in June of that year, 2019, she swam round trip around Angel Island in the San Francisco Bay, which set a new record for women. Then in August of 2019, she went to Blue Mesa Reservoir in Colorado and swam 32 miles. Yikes, in 15 hours, 36 minutes, 23 seconds. Then in September of 2019, Sarah received worldwide attention for swimming. You probably remember this. She swam the English Channel in a record 4 times. She went from England to France, and then back to England. Right? Sarah was the first swimmer in history to complete a consecutive 4-way crossing. She swam 84 miles as the crow flies, but when you're open water swimming and you add in the currents and the swells, it was about 130 miles that she swam. Pretty incredible. She swam for over 54 hours in salt water, 64-degree temperature. Remember, no wetsuit. Afterwards, Sarah dedicated her achievement to breast cancer survivors everywhere, so we are giving a very belated congratulations to Sarah Thomas, our extraordinary winner for open water swimming, and she was our Sportswoman of the Year in 2019. Sarah, there she is. Congratulations. Thank you. Yes. All right, and Sarah, we're going to have you stay up here. Since you are one of our reigning sportswomen. We now come to our final award for the night, and this is always the big one. We keep this a secret, and when we do our selection, we have our committee, we do this at the very end, and this really sparks a lot of discussion. Who is going to be our Sportswoman of the Year? And we really do. We took a long time going through that one this time because there were so many, as you've heard tonight, so many amazing women and so many great accomplishments over this past year. So we decided that we would Honor a woman who is actually standing up here on stage. On August 2nd, Longmont's Valerie Allman proved herself to be one of the greatest women's discus throwers in the world when she put up a gold medal-worthy performance on the field at the Tokyo Olympic Games. The 26-year-old Silver Creek High School graduate outdistanced all of her competitors in the discus finals when she threw for 68.98 meters. That's 226 feet and 3.75 inches. It's for those of you that didn't do the math when Annie was talking about it earlier. Not only was it gold-worthy medal, but it was also the best throw in American Olympic history. The record came on her first attempt before fouling out on the next two. Valerie is just the third woman, U.S. woman to win Olympic gold in discus. It happened in 1932 and also in 2008. Checking off the final box in what was the best season ever by an American woman in the discus, Valerie bettered her own American record with a massive 71.16 meters throw at the meet in Berlin in mid-September. That throw moved her to number 18 on the all-time world performer list and gave her 9 of the 10 farthest throws ever by an American. She's amazing. The Olympic champion also added that the Diamond League title to her trophy case. She had a win in Zurich in 3 days before her big throw in Berlin, so she became the first American to win the crown at that event. The best in the world. That is tough to beat, and that is why Valerie is our 2021 Sportswoman of the Year. So we always keep that a secret, but Sarah was in on the secret because she knew to stay up here and give the award to Valerie. Do you want to just say a couple things, Valerie? Are you surprised?
Yeah, I am surprised. Wow, I thought I was so nervous speaking at the start, and now I'm just like in the moment, so who knows what's going to come out of my mouth. But I will say, tonight was absolutely inspiring to hear the stories, the bravery, the courage, the focus from so many different sports, so many incredible athletes has been so motivating and inspiring. And I've taken things to heart from this event, and I'm excited to have that renewed energy going back and put it into training. So thank you for the women that have come before us, that have paved this path. It's incredible. And thank you for this organization for getting everyone together tonight to celebrate. I'm truly honored, and thank you for everyone that's helped me get here. So it's been quite the journey, and I don't know what else to say, so thank you.
All right, congratulations again to all of our award winners. Annie's going to come back up. Okay, close it out.
Do it. But first, because Laura's the president, she gets to talk.
We're doing a commercial break. All of you have this great T-shirt somewhere at your table. Please take them home and wear them. Publicize Sportswomen of Colorado. And if you want to donate, we'd be glad to have it.
Okay, I'm short, so this comes down. First of all, let's give a big hand to Susie. She gets through it. Thank you. And I think we can all agree it's a very impressive group of winners here and honorees, and you all truly represent the mission of Sportswomen of Colorado, which is to promote, honor, and empower Colorado girls and women in sport beautifully. So thank you for that, all of your honorees. So we want to keep the energy going, of course. So if you know someone who maybe needs a little helping hand or a little encouragement, you're all people who can show them what can happen with a little bit of that. Nominate them for next year for our 49th annual celebration in 2023. Now, before I give the goodbye, Crystal asked me to correct her age. 87. So at this time, we ask all of tonight's honorees to come back to the stage for their class picture. You seniors have done that, I'm sure. Please note on page 16 of the program the information on how to purchase photos from tonight. And you have our thanks for attending the 48th Annual Sportswomen of Colorado Awards celebration. And it says, we hope you'll join us, but I expect you to join us for the 49th Annual Awards celebration next March. Please get home safely, and thank you very much for coming.